my favorite memories with you is from Valentine's Day in 2016. You took me on a date, adventuring around Lancaster. We ate food, pet puppies at the animal shelter, and listened to our favorite songs. The day ended at your apartment, and you told me you needed to do something upstairs, so I patiently waited downstairs. A few moments later, you asked me to come upstairs. You had your room filled with tea light candles. It was beautiful, and you looked at me and said, "I love you." In response, I cried, happy tears, and said it back. I guess I haven't gotten over tearing up when I tell you how I feel yet. That day, you showed me how much you pay attention and care. It was one of the kindest things anyone has ever done for me, and I am still in awe by your kindness every day, and it is one of my many favorite things I love about you. There is an author who once wrote, "I'd choose you in 100 lifetimes, in 100 worlds, in any version of reality. I'd find you and I'd choose you." I know that our life together will come with many ups and downs. It won't always be easy, but I promise to always choose you. I will choose to love you every day, even on the hard days. I will choose to love and always fight for us, to better ourselves and our relationship. I will choose to always listen to your point of view, even if it is not always the same as mine. I will choose to be your biggest advocate and support system. I will choose to be the best friend and wife that I can be for you. I love you, and I am so excited to spend the rest of my life with you. Thank you for choosing me too.
Jess, it's hard to believe that we've been together for almost 8 years now. And here we are now on the best days of our lives. There's a lot of great memories that we've made together, from the first time we met at a college party to McDonald's and puppies on Valentine's Day leading up to our first I love you. Getting an apartment together, trips to the cottage, horseback riding in Sedona, silent discos in Punta Cana, photo shoots in the Bahamas, and trips to different towns like Pittsburgh, where the little things like public scooters were the best part. Buying our first house and being dog parents to Lucy, the more I think about it, it's not hard to believe that it's been 8 years, because making memories is easy with you. They're the best part of life. You are my missing piece and make me whole. When I'm sad, you know how to make me happy. When I'm sick or hurt, you take care of me and make me feel better. When I feel anxious or overwhelmed, you always know the right things to say, and your hugs give me the comfort that I need. I love you so much, and I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I promise I will be a faithful and caring husband. I promise to be your biggest supporter for any goals or dreams you want to accomplish. I will be there for you through the good times and the bad, and through any challenges life throws our way. I promise to respect you. I promise to communicate and strive every day to be the best husband and partner I can possibly be. I promise to love you to the end of our days.
Today I promise you
Today I promise you
that though the world may change,
that though the world may change,
and though we may change with it,
and though we may change with it,
I will always love you,
I will always love you,
always treasure you,
always treasure you,
and will share all that I am with you.
always share. Say it again.
And will share
And we'll share
all that I am with
all that I am with you,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
until death do us part.
until death do us part.
I am proud,
I am proud,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
to be called your husband.
to be called your husband.
Today I promise you
Today I promise you
that though the world may change,
that though the world may change,
and though we may change with it,
and though we may change with it,
I will always love you,
I will always love you,
always treasure you,
always treasure you,
and will share
and will share
all that I am with you,
all that I am with you,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
until death do us part.
until death do us part.
I am proud,
I am proud,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
to be called your wife.
to be called your wife.
So here is where I'm supposed to tell everyone a story about the couple when they first started dating, like how Jess had first date jitters. But unfortunately, Jesse beat me to the punch and met Jess first. I'm not mad or anything. However, I can tell you about a time early on in their relationship when Jesse told Jess those 3 very special words. I love pizza. The I love you came a little later. But on a more serious note, even though I never got the chance to know Jess without Jesse by her side, I do know that he is the man of her dreams and the one who brings out the best in Jess. Jesse's patience and gentle side balances out Jess's fiery side, while Jess's goofy and fun-loving side balances out Jesse's serious side. Jess, you are my Meredith Grey to my Christina Yang. You are truly my favorite person in this world. And I hope tonight, as you two celebrate, you feel how loved and extremely special you both are. I do love both of you.
Thanks again for coming out, celebrating them. It's been a beautiful day, beautiful evening. Won't be able to do it without these two. So it's been perfect. Hopefully I didn't ruin Jess's day yet. So that's an accomplishment in its own. And I don't have notes, so I'm pulling this out of my ass, just to let you guys know. Jess has been super nervous about this speech and has probably asked me for the last month if I have anything written. I told her I was pulling it off the top of my head the whole time. And I don't think she believed me, but it's truly happening. So that's perfect. But anyway, I get to stand up here next to pretty much my older brother. He's been a role model to me this whole time. So we'll cut it short before I cry. But if we can raise a toast to Jesse and Jess for a beautiful evening and to the newlyweds, thank you guys.